Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, y'all know the drill. Come on, say with me. Wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. Listen, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. And on Wednesdays, we celebrate the win. So, whatever your win has been this week, this day, today, this week, recently, we use Wednesdays as our day of recognizing, celebrating, acknowledging the win because we're all about waking up and winning and encouraging everyone as you get up this morning, make up in your mind, I'm going to win. And whatever I got to do, whoever I have to be to accomplish that, I'm going to do that. So wake up and win, wake up and win, wake up and win. It's Wednesday. Listen, so every morning we come on Monday through Friday to offer our wake up and win word. And today's wake up and win word is switch up. Switch up. Listen, that came to me the other day, and so I was saving it for today. Um, that it's time every now and then you got to switch up. You got to switch up your mindset. You got to switch up how you move throughout the day. Sometimes you have to switch up access. Um, but there is time to switch up and switch up literally like switch going up, right? Make whatever changes you have to make in order to do, accomplish, achieve the things it is you so deeply desire. So again, today's wake up and win word is switch up, right? Switch up your mindset, switch up your attitude, switch up who you give access to, switch up how you're spending your time, switch up so you can accomplish the things that are on your task and assignments to do. Switch up your speech, right? If you're talking negatively about yourself, switch that up. Switch up, check this out, the people that you're hanging around, where you're spending your time. Switch up your activities. Sometimes we're just doing the same old, same old, same old rote behavior, not getting anywhere, wondering why things aren't changing because you haven't switched up, and it's time to switch up. Switch up, even some of the books that you're reading, switch up, where you go shopping. If you always go to the same mall, go to a different mall. Switch up. And the purpose of switching up, the goal of switching up is to couple of things. Number one is to create new energy, new vibration. Whenever you switch something, whenever you move into a new direction, it creates a vibration in the atmosphere, right? It creates a new energy because you've moved out of rote behavior. You've moved out of doing the same old thing, the same old way, the same old time with the same old people. And so when you switch up, you are entering into a different vibration, a different energy, a different atmosphere, right? And so switching up creates the flow. Think of it like a ripple effect, right? Think of it like when you throw a pebble into the water and it creates a ripple effect. And it is said that the ripple effect can go on for miles and miles and miles, right? As opposed to as a result of just one pebble or one stone or one rock hitting the water, that ripple effect can go on for miles and miles and miles. And then similarly, when you switch up, it creates a ripple effect, a vibration, a movement in the atmosphere. Number two, it's important to switch up because listen, you who you were last year is not who you are this year. What you were about 10 years ago is not what you're about now. At least maybe it shouldn't be. It is good to change. I was in a conversation with some people, and the question was asked, well, what if people say that you've changed? And the woman responded, and they are telling the truth. I have changed. See, switching up is about acknowledging that every now and then we all have to change, and we should change. Now, we may not change who we are overall in general, but there should be some changes. We should not be the exact same way we were 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and even last year. There ought to be some things that we switch up. And so the third reason why it's a good idea to think about switching up or important to switch up is because, listen, when we want something different, we got to do something different. We want something different, we got to be something different. And much like walking into a room and I switch on the lights, When I want to see what's going on, I got to switch the lights on. When I want to experience what's happening around me, I got to switch the lights on. And I want to encourage somebody, one of you that's watching, switch up, make a change so you can see something different. Make a change so you can experience something different. Make a change so you can become someone different. There's nothing wrong with being different, with nothing becoming different, with changes happening. See, we want to win in this life, and life is not all about winning. So I don't want to put that message out there when we say wake up and win. But it is about mindset. We can live a winning life, right? Doesn't mean we're not going to have any bad days. Doesn't mean we won't have any difficulties. But we can live a winning life. And one of those ways that we can win in this season, win today, is to switch up. Because change is good. And when I can switch, when I can change some things about myself, I can change what I see, change what I experience, change what comes, change what goes. But it all starts with me switching up. It all starts with you switching up. So here's the question: how do you need to switch up? You might need to switch up who you're giving access to. You might need to switch up what you accept and what you don't accept. You might need to switch up what you're talking about. You might need to switch up your mindset. Is this a Wednesday for you? Right? How are you thinking about today? How are you thinking about yourself? You might need to switch up how you see yourself. Listen, I had to switch up how I saw myself in this season, launching this show virtually on YouTube Live. And since we've gone live, I had to switch. I had to switch up. I had to switch up how I saw my future and how I understood what I got to sow into my present. I had to switch up how I saw myself. Like I'm not just doing the same old thing over and over and over again, the same old way, and then have the nerve to expect results. No, I got to switch up. I had to do something different. Why? Because I want to see something different. I want to see something different. And I hope you want to see something different. And when we want to see something different, we have to switch up. And so on this Wednesday, question is, how do you need to switch up? Maybe you need to switch up. I was having a conversation again with a different person about organization. I actually have to switch up how I organize some things. How do you have to switch up? Where do you need to switch? What needs to switch? and when we talk about switch, what flips? What goes different direction? What needs to switch? So listen, this morning, wake up and windward is switch up. And I want to know, how do you need to switch up today? What area of your life needs to? This is not about other people. And one of the things that you all, as you listen and chime in and tune in live, you will learn about me. I very rarely do I talk about other people. Wake up and win. I wake up and win words. This show is all about how do I need to wake up and win? How do you need to wake up and win? And again, your role won't be my role. I'm just hoping that you come along with me on the journey as I wake up and win, encourage and inspire you to wake up and win. But it's always going to be about, what do I need to do? How do I need to switch up? So that's the question of the day on this Wednesday. As you celebrate your wins, how do you need to switch up? So you can see more wins, so you can increase your wins, so you can experience wins in different areas of your life. How, where, when, in what manner do you need to switch up? I'm so grateful for you joining us on today's Wake Up in Windward on this beautiful Wednesday. I want to encourage you to go out there, get up, get out there, and go win. And while you're doing all that, really think about, how do you need to switch up? Start with your mindset, because we're all about mindset and mastery. And this is part of that: self mastery, personal mastery. In what areas do I need to switch up and master? How does my mindset need to switch up so that I can see more wins, greater wins, different wins in my life? All right. So, again, thank you for joining us on today's Wake Up and Win Word on the Wake Up and Win Show. I'm your girl, Reverend Juma. So glad to have you on with us this morning. Thank you to everyone watching and listening to the replay. And we'll be back on tomorrow morning at 5:30 live. Y'all have a great day. And don't forget to what? Get up, get out there, go win, and switch up. We out, y'all. Peace.